Hey everybody, it's Nate on a special giveaway night. I appreciate you guys jumping on so quick. So we obviously don't usually come in on here on Sunday night, but we had a couple of extra bottles of beard oil. We had made a package for Australia, and we realized actually that the 4 bottles that we made didn't include castor oil like the customer requested. So, I don't like to have bottles sitting around, so I figured what we'll do is we'll just give these 4 bottles away. So we'll have 4 giveaways tonight, and I know Beta's got a show coming on at 8, so we'll try to wrap it up pretty quick. I say 8 because it's like 7:46 here in Texas, so he's got his show coming on, and I know people sometimes go over to his show. I don't want to jump on his time too much, but I figured I'd just do a quick giveaway for these 4 bottles. So I thought, why not just kind of whip something up real quick and invite you guys over, and whoever's here is eligible to win. So let me just, well, let's see here. Let me check. I'm getting some messages. So guys, I just, one of our customers, apparently there was some conditioner he used and he's claiming it's burning. So if you guys ever feel like if you get a product, no matter what it is, and it's an oil, a balm, a butter, a wash, a co-wash, conditioner, and you feel like it's burning, discontinue use right away. That's the step 1. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. And obviously, we've been making products for years now, and people have tried our products. We don't deviate from the process, but in this case, I think he is sensitive to the fragrance oil that's in the wash. So I've asked him to stop using it, and I'm sure I'm going to refund his money. But just cautionary tale, guys. Sometimes you get a product and it doesn't work for you. Just let me know right away and stop using it if it's causing you to obviously burn. That should not be the case, and I know it's not the case generally. So just want you guys to be aware of that. So here's what we got. We have 4 bottles of beard oil that we're giving away. The first one's going to be Fetish, and these are the regular, straight up, normal $16.99 bottles of beard oil. It's just that we didn't put castor in it because obviously when the order first came in, we missed that fact. So we decided, you know what, let's just give these away. The second one's Savage. The third and fourth one are both Cherryville, because the customer in Australia ordered 2 bottles of Cherryville with castor. All of these should have had castor when we made it. So because they don't, we're doing giveaway. So that's the deal, what's going on. And I hope you guys, don't want one with castor, because these 4 don't have castor in them. So so that's what's happening. Let's see. Let's do this. There's only 7 people in here, which is expected because of the fact that this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. So let me just bring up the random number generator. And this is going to be cool because we'll do like 1 to 4, or actually there's 8 people now. So for this one, the first one we'll do Fetish. This one will be a number from 1 to 4. Now, don't start until I say go, but here's the first giveaway. All right, so the number I'm looking for is 1 through 4. And let me just make sure there's no comments in there yet. All right. So E-Rock says he'll put castor in himself. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you can do that for sure. It's just that once it's filled, we can't really, even if we were to like take some of it out and then put castor in it, it's like, okay, now how many drops of oil were lost by draining a little bit of it, So I prefer to start it fresh with castor and a regular oil, and then add the drops to it. So that way you're getting how we intend it to smell. So, so again, 1 through 4, and on your mark, get set, go. So 1 number, please. Just 1 number from 1 through 4. All right, and let's see here. Do the countdown. So this computer, I was doing some testing over the weekend. I don't know what happened. I know Windows 10 did an update, and as a result, it takes like a minute or two before the camera actually pops up on the screen now. It's kind of strange. All right, everybody stop and let's see who has the number I am looking for. And the first number I am looking for is number 2. Number 2. So whoever has number 2 first, that comes into the stream, which in this case is Mudrocker36, you win a fetish. So congratulations. I will get that out to you early this week, Phil. So 36, and that is fetish. So that one has your name all over it. So we'll put that one aside. The next one we're going to do. Oh, Joe says he just ordered fetish, so he didn't guess. Oh, that's awesome of you, man, to give other people some chances to do that. Awesome. All right, so the second one on the block here is going to be Savage. That's the cherry tobacco and cedar leather. So let me just write that Savage out. And this one here, and we've got 7 people on, so let's see here. Makes it easy. You guys have a great shot to actually get this. So let's do the next giveaway. This is for all right. One number and one number only between 1 and 3. Go. Or get ready, get set, go. And again, these don't have castor oil in it. They're going to Australia. We're going to make sure, obviously, they are made correctly, and we're going to put castor in them. But in the ones going over to Australia, which, by the way, we ship DHL now instead of USPS. So all right, let's do the little countdown timer. All right, everybody stop. And the first number I'm looking for is 1. So whoever fed into StreamYard first with the number 1 is going to get some Savage. And let's see. Okay, on my screen, I see George Munoz. You are the winner of Savage. So I will ship that off to you early this week. So congratulations. We've got 2 more to go there. So, and both of these ones are Cherryville, which is, if you know, that is our collaboration corner scent, Cherry in the Ville. And in case, I know you guys all know Collaboration Corner, that's our Tuesday night show where we get together and we create scents together. And every Tuesday in the beginning of the show, I let you know how I feel about the scents. And that is, and Cherryville was one of them. So let's see this here. And it used to be called Cherry in the Ville, but we shortened the name just because it looks better on the label, I think. And it sounds better too, Cherryville. It's just a simpler name for it. So that is what this one's going to be for. So there are 2 bottles, so we'll do 2 more giveaways. So here is the first of the last 2. All right, and there are 9 people in here, so let me select a number. And I've got the number selected now. So all I need you to do is pick one number between 1 and 4, and just one number only, okay, when you see go. All right, go ahead, guys. All right. All right, everybody stop. Okay, and the number I'm looking for in this case is number 4. So let's see here. And okay, so it looks like the first person I see is Mudrucker again. You are the winner of Cherryville, the first bottle of Cherryville. So I guess for me, the good news is that shipping won't be that expensive because I'm going to put 2 bottles in one package. So awesome. Congratulations. So that means there is 1 bottle remaining, and it's another bottle of Cherryville. So let's get that thing cranked up. And yeah, he is on tonight. That is for sure. All right, so this one here is last giveaway. Okay, so this one is, there are now 12 people on, so we'll change this to 1 through 6. Pick a number. And this one is going to be for the last bottle of Cherryville. All right, so if you can pick one number and one number only, please, between 1 and 6, and we will see who gets the last bottle of Cherryville here. All right, and we're at 7:57, so we're good for time. All right. And then I'm going to go downstairs after this and make those 4 bottles. We're going to add Castor to the package going to Aussie, and get that thing out in tomorrow's mail. Actually, it's DHL, so they'll actually come by and pick it up, so that's cool. All right, everyone stop. And the last giveaway winner, I'm looking for the first person to have number 6. So let's see who comes in with number 6 here. And it looks to me, just to be sure, but yes, it looks to me like it is Mr. Michael Ranger. Michael, you are the winner of the last bottle here of Cherryville. So I think I have your information. Let me just make sure that if you could just touch base with me either on Instagram at Ferocious Beard Crew at Ferocious Beard Crew, or just send me an email at ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com, and we will make sure we will get those out to you. So your order is going out actually tonight. Well, not tonight, because I already went to the post office today because it's a long story, but basically wanted to take a drive. So we made some orders. That Tropical Cowboy is going to go out in tomorrow's mail along with these. So that's what's happening there. So that will go out tomorrow in tomorrow's mail. I actually went to the post office today and the box was full. It was totally full. So so I couldn't I don't want to leave it outside in the box because it's going to melt. So I'd rather keep it in the air-conditioned building as long as possible. All right, Michael, thank you for confirming, sir. I do have your address. Thank you, sir. Then you will get that shipped out. We plan to ship all these out tomorrow. So appreciate you guys all for coming in here. Really do appreciate that. And pretty much that's it, man. I don't really have anything else on the agenda. I just wanted to kind of reach out and do a quick giveaway. If you guys have anything for me, I'm happy to stay for a bit. Absolutely. But I know Beta's got his show going on too. And I, with respect for him, I want to make sure that, people are getting over to his show. So, yeah, awesome surprise tonight. Thank you. Yeah. Every now and then we try to do these things, and it's definitely, it's fun, and it's just, I don't like to have bottles sitting around. We just pretty much do everything on demand, and it's just, we don't really have a space to put these bottles. So yeah, Tiki, doing a quickie. Absolutely. Did you get in on it at least? Were you able to get on it? Cody, yes, sir. What is your question? Happy to answer. Thanks, George. Appreciate you, man. You guys getting slammed by the rain? Let me see. Let me answer this question here. So Beer Debate is live on his channel now if you guys want to jump on over there. So Cody, you say, my wife loved the Aphrodite and we were wondering if you would make it public for the women's body butter. Yeah, we can do that. That's a great idea, Cody. Let me do this. Let me go downstairs again after, and I will add that to the site. Let me see. Add Aphrodite to women's body butter. Yeah, we can do that easily. That's the thing. You guys just have to catch me when I have a few seconds to do stuff and I can knock it out real quick. Otherwise, it just goes up into my queue and I try to get them done as I can. So, so let's see. You want to add a little more rows. Add a bit more rows. Okay. Yeah, we can do that for sure. No rain. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're getting rain either. I was thinking we might because of all that rain getting down, South Texas, but apparently it's not in our forecast. So, but yeah, great question, Cody, and we can add that. I will add that tonight because I'll have a little time to do that. So I think we've moved our movie night to tonight at 9:00 our time. So I think the girls want to watch Frozen 2, so that's what we'll be up to. Well, thank you, Cody. You're awesome too, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, we do this all for you guys, I mean, I'm happy to do this stuff. It's just I try to run Ferocious like I want company, like how I want to be treated, you know what I mean? So that's what we do. And the feedback you're providing is perfect, Yes, sir. We will see you on Tuesday night. And we got some specials going on too. Let's see here. Let me just answer this guy's question. Same every single time. I would suggest possibly an unscented wash. All right. That's one of those questions. I had mentioned on the beginning of the show that someone had mentioned that they used a wash of ours, and they thought it was the cherry tobacco wash, and he's saying that it burned when he used it. So anytime you have a case like that, and you're like me, from my point of view, I'm not modifying the recipe, and I've sent it out to multiple customers who have used it without any issue, and we're not changing the recipe at all, then that tells me that he's got a sensitivity to that fragrance oil. And if you ever experience that, stop using it, whatever it is you're using. And not just from our company, but from any company, if you experience any issues where you feel like your skin is burning, or it's affecting you in some way, itching, however it is, stop using it and reach out to the owner and let them know that, and see if there are any recommendations. And in this case, my recommendation is to stop using it. He asked if there were any, here's the quote, "Is there any that doesn't burn?" So that's kind of like, to me, a setup question. So I said, well, yeah, possibly use the unscented wash, but I mean, none of them should burn. So when someone says, do you have any that don't burn? That just doesn't make sense, because none of them should generally. So, hey, Susanna, what's going on? We are just, we did a couple of giveaways, and 4 giveaways actually. We had made some oils and they were supposed to have castor in it. They were going to Australia and we noticed that these did not have castor. So we're remaking those before we send them. And I wanted to give these bottles away. So we'll give away a bottle of Fetish, a bottle of Savage, and 2 Cherryvilles. So that's what's happening. That's what we ended up doing. So, but yeah, we're just hanging out and I've got, a little bit of time before our 9 o'clock Central Time family movie night. So I figured I'd stick around and see what's going on. If you guys had any questions or just wanted to talk, that kind of thing. So if anybody wants to jump on with me here, you're welcome to do that. I will, if you reach out to me, I can send you the link. It's totally up to you. But I figured I got a little time to kill and why not? So, but that's easy to do. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to post this on here in case anybody, since we're here and this is an exclusive channel and the channel will be, not accessible after this show. If anybody's interested, that is the StreamYard chat. If anybody wants to jump on with me, you are more than welcome to click that link, this link right here, and jump on. Otherwise, you can just disregard it and just type some messages out. Yeah, I'm excited for you to try those out too. I know anytime we get a new customer, it's always exciting for us because it's our first chance to give a great impression. So I hope you really enjoy our products. Hey, what's up, Brad? We're just hanging out. We just gave away 4 bottles of beard oil, and just hanging for a little bit. So I figured if anybody wants to jump on, just let me know or just jump on and I'll add you to the stream. Totally up to you guys. I think now StreamYard can host up to 10 people. So since there are 5 in here, we could technically go verbal the whole way and just all of us chat if we wanted to. And again, this is the StreamYard link if anybody wants to jump on. But I'm not saying you need to. Believe me, no pressure. I understand how stressful that can be sometimes. Just so you guys know, we do have a sale on our caps today. They are $22.50 instead of normally $25. And if you spend over $20 today, you get a free comb as well. So if you grabbed a hat for $22.50, you would get a free comb too. And that's a peachwood comb. So that's an option. We still have multiple colors of hats. I'm still doing, I know I did some testing earlier this weekend with my other computer. This computer right here, when I try to share my screen, I think it gets sluggish, but Supreme Beam is in. What's going on? So the giveaway was, there were 4 giveaways actually, and we already gave them away. One was a bottle of Fetish beard oil. One was a bottle of Savage beard oil. One was, well, actually 2 of them were Cherryville beard oils. And so we gave those away because they didn't have castor oil in it, which normally they don't. But this case, the 4 bottles were originally destined for Australia and the customer had asked for castor. And since we didn't put castor in those, we just thought, you know what, we don't like to have bottles sitting around. We make things fresh on demand. So we decided to do these giveaways tonight. So that's what we did. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not done so. We do a live show every Friday night. And then on Tuesday, we do Collaboration Corner. So it's that's a really fun show. That's where you guys meet up with me and we decide on brand new scents to come out with that week. I make them, I review them, and if I think they're A or Bs, then I put them on the site. If they're Cs or Ds or Fs, I don't put them on the site. But the person who created that idea gets that bottle of beard oil anyway. So, all right. Let me see here. I'm gonna try. I'm pushing my screen since I'm on here anyway. Let me just test this. I want to test to see if this thing is sluggish. All right, there's the site. And again, if you guys are interested and want to pop on here and just to say hi in person, there's the StreamYard link. You're more than welcome to. So here's the menu, and I'm going to go to caps just to see if this thing is sluggish. Okay, cool. It's not that sluggish, but this is the cap we have, and we've got them in multiple colors. We've got black, we've got red, navy blue, stone, royal blue, which is a really pretty cool color, and then khaki. And I really do like stone and khaki. I think those are some really cool colors. I didn't order too many of those. I think I ordered 2 a piece of those just because I wanted to see what they look like. So we primarily have mostly black, and we've got some reds, and so that's what we've got. But they are on sale for $22.50, normally $25. So they are $22.50. So I figured I'd let you guys know about that. So, and some people have said they're not really like when they go to the website, they're they're overwhelmed. So I just wanted to just point out real quick that if you wanted to use our website easily, the way we have it, the best, easiest way to use it is just to go right up to the Shop Ferocious. So of course, now it is sluggish. So kind of knew that might happen. But once you click on that Shop Ferocious, the menu shows up, and then you have it all categorized. Everything that we sell is in this menu here. So beard oil and balms are all in this first column. Beard butters and waxes in the second column. Our wash and our conditioner, pomade, the brush and combs are in the wash and style column. And then finally, skincare is in the 4th column. And then we've got also merchandise over here where we've got the gift cards, our caps, some apparel that it's hosted on another website, t-shirts, bottle openers, and things like that. So that's the easiest way to navigate to the site. And we've got like oils, for example. You can either click all beard oils, and it's going to bring you to every single one of our beard oils that we make, which is like 62 different scents. You can click all natural beard oils, which will just bring you the ones that are scented with essential oils. Fragrance beard oil is going to only bring you the ones that are scented with fragrance oil. And then Collaboration Corner, that's going to bring you to all the different scents that we've created from our Tuesday night show. So, all right. So let's see. Mudrocker 36 says, Nate was wondering when you're going to send the giveaway gift card from Friday. Sure. I'm going to send that to you in the next day or two. Usually on the weekends, we try not to do well. Sometimes I'll give stuff away on the weekend. Like sometimes I'll fulfill the orders on the weekends, but generally we're stocking up on things, and then we get back to our regular work Monday through Friday. So if I don't get to it Friday and it so happens on Friday is after the broadcast, then I will take that and I'll convert it also to a podcast. So we ended at, I think it was just over 2 hours this week. So that would have been like 10:30, and then I'll convert it to a podcast. And by the time that gets done, it's around midnight. And then yesterday was Saturday. We were just kind of doing house stuff and things like that. I actually placed an order for our carrier oils. We needed to get some carrier oils. And then also some shea butter for a new batch of, of everything from soaps to new butters and also the balms. So Saturday, that's pretty much, we're doing that. Sunday, we start to catch up on weekend orders and orders from Friday. And but as far as the giveaway, I will make sure that happens in the next day or two. So you'll get that as well. So I just want to kind of let you know what's happening on my end and like from my perspective. Sometimes it would be cool if I could do it during the show, but sometimes not in your case, but sometimes I don't have the address of the person. So I'll try to shoot that to you tonight. Let's see. Hey, Donnie, what's going on? Beard On for Life. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Beard On is a wonderful group. I'm a part of Beard On. I'm also part of Beard Mob, which I think is also a wonderful group. I know that sometimes groups don't always see eye to eye as a group, but the people in each of these groups are great people. And I think that Beard On is a wonderful Facebook group. They do meetups periodically, and highly recommend if you're looking for a bunch of people to hang out with online, who have some great camaraderie, great support for each other. Beard On is one of the best groups you can join. So I and this is, I would say that I just, I really, that was one of the first groups I joined. And so I'm a huge fan of Beard On. So Donnie, I appreciate your stopping in on here, man. So yeah, we actually did a giveaway already, and now we're just seeing if anyone's interested in, I mean, there's only 3 of us right now. It looks like. I was like, I'm just killing a little bit of time. While I'm killing time, let me send Mudrucker. I will send you your gift card. Although I think I just brought all the papers downstairs, unfortunately. Crazy. But anyway, if you're interested in chatting, feel free to jump in on that StreamYard link, and I'll bring you on if you want. There's only 3 of us in here, so might be kind of intimate, just to kind of talk about whatever you want to talk about. Otherwise, I'm going to jump off probably in about 10-15 minutes or so. But since I'm saving this broadcast anyway, just to jump on to YouTube after, I figured I'd just kind of give a little demo of the site, since people sometimes have questions about how the site works and that kind of thing. So yeah, the odds were great. I think at the most we had, 10 people jump on. Or did we? No, we might have had 12, because 6 was a number. So we had 12 people jump on, and then it kind of sporadically went down. But that's cool. It was just like it was kind of one of those, hey, 10-minute rushes to get these giveaways on here. So I figured I'd do that. Trying to think what else is happening. Anything over $20. If you spend over $20, I think we'll do it for the week. You'll get a free a free comb, actually a peachwood comb. So that's happening. And then again, the hats are on sale for $22.50 instead of $25. So we got that going on. I'm just going to check something here. I want to see if I can get your gift card out, Mudrucker. That's another thing we did today, and we do this all the time. If you place 2 orders and one of them, like if you place 2 orders and we haven't shipped the first one out yet, and we happen to catch it, then what we'll do is we'll put both orders together in one package, and we'll refund your shipping for the second package, because there's no reason to pay twice for shipping, especially if we're only shipping it once. So as long as we're only shipping it once, we're happy to refund your shipping for the second order. And if you find that we missed it and you're still got 2 packages and you paid for, or if you got 1 package, but you got charged twice for shipping for both of those orders, then let me know and I'm happy to refund it back anyway after the fact. So, hey, Josh, what's up, man? Just hanging. Just did a giveaway, and figured I'd jump on here real quick, do a giveaway, and yeah, we gave them away pretty quick. 4 bottles of beard oil, and I just wanted to give those away before Beta's show, since he was on at 8. So I figured I'd end it right around then. So you guys, if you wanted to jump on to official Bearded Betas live, you could do that and not be distracted by the giveaways here at Ferocious. Let me see. I'm checking to see if I sent out a... No, it looks like I didn't yet. I'm just kind of multitasking, guys. So feel free, if you have any questions, to put them on the screen, and I will answer them. Okay. Then we have 5 people watching right now. So reason we did a giveaway, guys, is I mentioned earlier, is because we had made 4 bottles of beard oil, but we didn't put castor in them like the customer wanted us to. So rather than, rather than have them sit around here, I'd rather just give them away because I don't like to have things sit around. We do everything on demand, so I wanted to make sure that these weren't just sitting around. So we did a giveaway for 4 bottles of beard oil, 4 giveaways, 1 bottle each. And Mudrocker 36 won 2 of them. George Munoz won 1 of them. And Michael Ranger won the other one. It was Fetish, Savage, and then 2 Cherryvilles. So, and meanwhile, I'm still just kind of testing, as I did yesterday on the weekend, just testing to see how much I can push this. This computer, I already know, is not the greatest for streaming and showing my website at the same time. It just takes a long time to load up. One thing I wanted to point out is for our collaboration corner, if you scroll down, you'll see, let me see if I can take myself off the screen for a second. You'll see that, so Sense by You, I call them. That's our collaboration corner. And you can see like the new ones show up first. And so Wolfie's Mods on there, Bourbon Apple Crisp, Georgia on My Mind, and then Irish Cream. And then we've got all the others. If you just scroll, we've got Night Rider. You see how slow that slides over there? That just shows you how slow this computer is when I'm streaming at the same time. Yeah, we got the Night Rider going on, Banana Hammock, Sweet Sauce, Gentleman's Library, A Cut Above. And then, of course, J Wood Beard Oil, Band of Marvels, Black Apple Cookies, Cherryville, Summer Lovin', and then Sweet Oud, Colorado Cabin, The Night Marvel. And you can see this one was a create your own release, The Night Marvel, and then Beast Mode. And Beast Mode is the one that, to me, smells like Jupe. If you do like the scent of Jupe, Beast Mode would be the one you'd be interested in. And I mean, I love Jupe, and this smells, to me, it smells almost exactly like Jupe. Yeah, do I make my labels in-house? I do. For the beard oils, I do make them in-house. They're black and white labels. They're printed on a thermal printer. So like, for example, that's why they're black and white. But like, if you see, I'll bring up this screen, like right here. Yeah, that's done on a thermal printer. And the cool thing about that is that, you know, it doesn't require that I go out and spend a whole bunch of money on labels for a product that might not sell. Sometimes, you know, companies, especially when they're just getting started, they'll spend a ton of money on labels. Like, what if I bought 500 labels for a barbershop and I spent like $200 on labels, and then they got to my house and for whatever reason nobody bought barbershop? I'd be stuck with those labels. I'd be like, oh man, I screwed myself, because those labels on a roll can be super expensive. So when I first started, I thought what I would do is I would just create black and white labels. And our labels are super simple. In fact, even today on Instagram, let me show you this posting real quick, because this kind of shows you how we started. If it'll load up real quick. Okay, here we go. If you see this post right here, this kind of shows you like the history of our labels. Oh, I want to make this larger. Okay. So on the left-hand side, I actually did I actually did pay to have, let me take this off the screen for a second, to these labels. And you can see there's a little color to it. It was like a yellow colored creature, Ferocious Beard Company, Autumn Leaf. And then I just typed out, you know, beard oil. And that was the very first label that we had in 2017. By the next year, I had gotten the thermal printer, and it was white with black lettering. Learned my lesson a little bit. Like, if you notice on the first one from 2017, I wonder if I can zoom in on that picture a little more, because the biggest problem with that. It's not going to zoom too much more than that, I don't think. The biggest problem that I experienced is the see right there, the little tiny wording there, it says autumn leaf. Well, the problem is if you've got 40 or 50 different scents, the biggest lettering should be the name of the scent, because it's like, I know it's beard oil, but I put beard oil as the biggest word. So every single bottle, when you laid them up next to each other, you know, look like it all looked the same. So I got a little smarter as I progressed. So by 2020, I've even changed it since this 2020 label has come out to make the name of the beard oil like this. So you can see, like, let me take this off the screen. So if you can even see from like a distance which one is which. And it just, it's much easier to read, because everybody knows once you get it, they know it's Ferocious Beard Company. So that doesn't need to be the largest one. And so that's what we've done now. And one other thing we've done too is we've put some little just kind of like wording on here because, you know, everybody every now and then could use a positive message. So like on Savage, it says you're a rock star. On on Fetish, it says never quit, because you never know when you might need a little bit of positive words to encourage you for something. And the interesting thing how that came about is we were looking for a house once last year, and I was in this neighborhood looking at this house, and across the street there was a house that had a sign in the yard that said don't quit, out of randomly, like just said don't quit. I'm like, I just thought about it, and I saw it, and I couldn't help but notice it and think about that message. And I was like, that's really cool that a message in the middle of nowhere can inspire you to maybe not give up. It can just start the engine turning up there in your head to say, you know what, let me give it another day, let me give it another week, let me give it another month, let's see what happens in, you know, your life. I mean, not that I was ready to give it up, I wasn't, but I know that some people can be. And I thought, you know, I'm printing labels anyway, why not add just a little message, a positive message to our labels. And if it happens to hit someone at the right time, then I count that as a win. So that's the reason I do it. But yeah. Tiki, what's up, man? The Ferocious History Timeline. Yeah, it's like when I looked at some of these pictures, like I'm like, holy crap, man, those are some simple times back then when I was like, hey, let's just try this and see what it looks like. I mean, that paper was like old. It was the kind of paper that makes it look like it's, you know, what is the wording? It's like an artisan paper. It's like almost like butcher paper. And, but then again, I mean, I wanted to do the black and white, so I needed to get the thermal printer paper, and it's a Dymo thermal printer. So, oh, you still like the orifice reducers? Personally, I did. You know, for a while, I did too. Because when I was first starting out, a lot of the fragrance oils I would put into bottles like this, and you know, I would tip it over, and half of it would be wasted. And I'm like, son of a gun, you know. And I said, I'm never going to have those bottles, because people are going to they're going to waste, you know, they're going to waste half their product if they drop it. But, you know, over time with feedback, customers were saying for the most part, they like the droppers. So then here's another bit of history. So then I bought some droppers, and I don't know, I think I spent, I don't know, whatever it was, for like 200 droppers or something. And I was like, okay, I don't know, you know, how to do this, so I guess I'll charge $1 if you want a dropper. And I saw a couple other companies did that, and that was fine for a little bit. But then during a review, somebody was like, you know, ferocious nickels and dimes people, because they charge $1 for a dropper. They charge $1 for castor oil upgrade if you want to. And it just kind of ticked me off, because like I was just doing it because I was like, you know, I just paid for these things, even though I already had those other bottles. And I was like, well, maybe I'll at least get my money back for the extra expense. But that review just kind of bothered me to the point that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna change to the droppers for free, and if you want castor oil, it's also free. And I just never looked back after that, So I thought, if there's a reviewer that is pointing that out, then my thought was maybe some people were thinking that we were nickeling diming people, and I didn't ever want you guys to think that. And so I was like, you know what, we're just going to do that for free then. Because I didn't have any ulterior motive other than to pay for the supplies I bought. But that's what we did, and I still see other companies charging, but we don't, and I don't see other companies giving you the option of castor oil or not castor oil, and we do. And it's little things like this that kind of over time differentiate Ferocious from other companies. So, that's a little bit of history right there. Oh, smart move. Yeah. It really is. It's worked out well for us for the labels. I get it. We don't have color labels, and I wish we did in some cases, but I think our labels look kind of nice. So, and I think they're definitely different. They're a different size than many labels. They're a little thinner than many labels. Our newest version of these labels is oil proof. And so you can't even, if you took this label off the bottle and tried to tear it in half, you would not be able to, because they're not paper. There's some kind of special plasticky paper that you just can't tear in half. So, so Drone, I think I said hi. If I didn't, I apologize. Thanks for jumping in on here, man. We're just kind of just talking and, answering questions. I still like I already mentioned that one too. So Mudrucker says, I could do like Husky Beard and give people the choice. I could, but this is working for us now. So, for the most part, most of our customers like the droppers, and it also simplifies the process. I think, as you continue to grow in a company, you start to figure out ways to simplify certain processes, and that's one of them. Now, I get it. We have a lot of choices, and you would think, well, maybe that should be a choice too. But another thing too that sometimes happens is, so these bottles, they're different sized necks. Like ours are generally 20/400 size necks, and so if you're going to give a choice, you need to make sure that your bottles, all of them, are 20/400s, and the the Euro drippers, as I call them, the orifice reducers, and the droppers all fit on it. Because if you get a batch of bottles that are not 20/400, well, then it's not gonna work, and so because it's gonna be the wrong size. But if you get a batch of bottles that have a different size, they also come with the droppers. So as long as they work together, that's all I care about for the most part. All right, George, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in here, man. Have a great rest of the weekend, as little as is remaining, and have a nice week. We'll hopefully see you Tuesday. But yeah, you kind of learn as you go along what works, what doesn't work from a business point of view. I think as long as we're doing beard oils on demand, then our process to have, so many cents makes sense. Where it wouldn't make sense is if we were doing groups of a batch of a specific amount of beard oils and beard balms and beard butters at a time. If we were doing it like that, then it wouldn't make sense to have so many scents, because you never know how many people are going to buy any particular scent at one, in one period of time, and you don't want it to, to get old and stale. So that's why we do things on demand. Now, let's say in the future, it becomes where we do see a trend where people are ordering not so many customs, but they're ordering like fetish all the time. They're ordering Savage, which I guess you could say they already are, but they're also ordering other things. And if it becomes too much, then it'll probably make sense to convert over to the batches. But then what we'll do is we'll have to really figure out what's selling the most and what's not selling the most, and then make decisions from there on what we keep and what we don't keep. But for the most part, you know, this works for us. So that's why we do it this way. Let me see. I want to get, let's see if this guy wants to jump on real quick. Oh, he probably doesn't, because I had already sent him a message. So, well, all right. Well, anyhow, I figured I'd just kind of bring you guys up to speed and do this giveaway. I appreciate you guys jumping in on here. We will be back for our Tuesday night show, which is Collaboration Corner. And since I've got time, let me show you that promo, like what it looks like when you do log on to that show. It looks like this. So if you log on to Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, that's what you're going to see, and that's where you and I will build scents together. It's called Collaboration Corner. What happens is I will review the scents I created last Tuesday. I will let you know what I think of them. If they are rated by me as an A or B, they'll go on to ferociousbeard.com as Collaboration Corner scents, available for everybody to purchase if they're interested in oils, balms, butters, and wax. And then we'll also have people start throwing out ideas about what scents they want me to try to make that week. And of course, I'll give you my input on it as well, suggest some ideas if you've got some ideas that you need some help with. And then we'll pick 2 scents. I will go back and make them throughout the next week, and we'll do the same thing all over again. So it's really cool. If you go to ferociousbeard.com and check out the Collaboration Corner section on the website, that's where all those scents end up. So anyhow, I think we'll call it a night, guys. Have a wonderful rest of Sunday night, and we will see you guys Tuesday night and, of course, Friday night on the Ferocious Free For All. Take care.